Well, here we go. I have Ashara all over again, but this time as a Shadow Priest instead of Discipline Priest, and just me instead of Shell and Wanderbot. So it's a whole bunch of randos. Thankfully, it only took like 3 minutes to get into the queue, or get through the queue. The game was warning me it was going to take 26 minutes, and I was a little concerned about that. So this entire episode is going to be I have Ashara, and then probably the follow-up of the quest that sent me here in the first place. So you've been warned. Feel free to skip if you don't want to watch I have Ashara again. At least it's straightforward, I guess. I figured I'd show it, because it's me doing my first run as this new spec. I don't know. There's a type of thing where if I get too self-conscious about cutting everything that I think might be boring in WoW, before long, I start cutting most of WoW. Because at the end of the day, I just have to accept that I'm playing an MMO. And you guys must have some level of basic investment if you're watching it at all. Spam that murder spell. Spam that murder spell.
I need a target.
Okay, so the trick there is that you can use it over and over again when they're low on health, but you can only use it for a bit because only a couple of them are available.
Intruders. They will not get far.
So it actually has the same mechanic that the roll has as a monk. I recently encountered that the monks in this game have the ability to oopsie. With the monks in this game, you get a roll and you can use it twice in a row. So that's why it has like a weird 2 on it. It's like a weird detail, but it's there. See if I can pick this guy up because he's kind of falling apart. I'm not even the healer here, but I guess somebody else isn't doing a very good job right now. Did they not? I wonder if they don't know they're the healer. Like if they're not paying attention or something. One of you's almost dead. There we go. Working on him. There we go. It's him in crazy void mode. That's fun.
I need to target them.
Yeah, I'm just kind of healing up the tank every now and then out of fear.
I don't have a target.
Please don't die. Not all the way. Alright, well this is working mostly. We'll see if it still works when we get to the boss. Well, here's one. This one's easy though. It's the serpent monster that's hard. I don't think any other part of this whole place was easy. It was hard.
Now it's just you and me and my god.
Oh, I am casting healing spells instead of offensive spells again on accident. Gotta get that through my head. There we go. Void time! Yay!
Drown them out.
Nobody's drowning me, bro. Get behind someone?
Nowhere to hide.
Yeah, well, honestly, I'm probably fine. Maybe not. I can self-heal. So I was supposed to get behind someone. Just anyone? The tank? Oh. Stop dying tank.
Coil. Crush their bodies.
There we go.
Stop the storm.
The bloodied spearhead. Ooh. Creeping shadows. Blood artifact. That's cool. I got an artifact I can use on my current spec. Fills up one of those empty slots. So it seems like they're sort of laser targeting the exact path to some of the bosses, because we're sort of skipping around some of the enemies along the way. I gotta get through my head to not try to attack with shift. Ah. That was very nice. You knocked me over. I don't like being knocked over. And Shadow Word Death. There we go. It's weird being DPS again. It's so much lower maintenance being the DPS of the group than being the healer of the group. But it's also nice to have the ability to, if I so choose, bubble up the tank and apply some Shadow Mend and stuff like that. That comes in handy. I need to get myself a proper mount that doesn't look completely ridiculous when it's not able to fly. Because I said I look silly. But that's pretty much my one mount right now. Sort of left over. Nope, that's a whirlwind. Let's get out of that. Here comes the Shadow Word Deaths! Yay! Probably shouldn't use Void Form on the last seconds of its life. Hold on to that insanity for a little longer, see if I can make it last. Got something over my head. That's probably good, right? Shadowy Insight. I was worried that a purple thing was over my head until I remembered, oh yeah, Shadow Priest. It's probably a good thing. Aha! No water for me. I still have Levitate. You can't take it. Except everyone else is on mounts like a smart person would be. I'm sitting there hanging way too far back.
It is possible N'Zoth may be responsible for her form, but her arrogance is all her own.
Ow. I've been polymorphed. Oh, dispersion didn't work on that. I'm still polymorphed. But it did cast dispersion. Weird. Oh, you're not a boss. I heard dialogue happen, so I thought it was a boss that we just ran into, but it's just some random dude. I think.
It seems we have pests.
There she is. Lady Hate Coil. It's a hilarious name. So this is the one where sometimes we have to get in and out of the,
Continue the ritual.
piles.
I will handle these fools.
Oh, right, the voice I heard was my weapon, which talks to me. That's not weird, you're weird.
Landwalkers.
Get out of the water!
The waters rise.
Get out of the water!
Storm is gathering.
Everything's fine. Well, I am destroying my energy. Oh, you destroyed my land. Don't do that. That wasn't very nice. I like land. It makes me not be dead. If you don't mind. Let's throw in a few summons.
Just you wait.
Here comes Void Mode. Yay. Making it count as best I can. Oop, get a few deaths in real quick.
Escape.
I should get off that. That's the whole point of that, is to get off of that. Whoops.
The waters rise.
Oh yeah? How's that working out for you, the water rising? I hope you choke on it.
Just you wait.
She's almost there. That was a waste of a shadow form, probably. Yep. Fight over.
They come.
Alright, we're doing alright so far. Seal of Nezjater Empire. Neat. Meso Darklaron, got it. The way it flashes on the screen like that makes me think that I got it. That's just showing who the loot someone got. Probably just to constantly remind everyone that, hey, loot happens. You can believe us. Don't worry. Loot definitely happens in this. Well, he's a tough one, isn't he? He's got a lot of health. Oh, that seems bad. That seems specifically bad. Alright. I got this, perhaps? Oh, that's also bad. So much danger zone in this fight. We got it, though. And Shadow Word Death a few times. Sure. He's down. Everything's fine. Still 3 bosses to go. Everyone's holding up so far, but the real test is going to be that damn Hydra monster. I mean, the serpent thing from that comes out of all these holes. Because we did great until that exact moment. Then our party completely fell apart, and then I was sad. There we go. Oh, there's crabs everywhere. So many angry crabs. Just cast Shadow Word Pain on everyone. You get a Shadow Word Pain. You get a Shadow Word Pain. Everyone gets a Shadow Word Pain. There we go. It's weird how that effect above my head is completely in 2D. So that's the weird face thing is the one that is. Okay. The weird face skill is the one that shows up with the weird effect over my head. Oh, getting sucked in. This is a weird moment for me. Oh, there's another big guy. Hey there. Might as well erupt. Might as well erupt. There's a sentence. He's going down. You really got to fight to keep that percentage up, though. Your character does not like to stay in a void form for long.
I need a target.
Made it last pretty. Oh, it made the last little fight that time. I think I enabled it in the fight beforehand, and it lasted the entire remainder. Let's see, reviewing the numbers. Yeah, these are all like tiny amounts of insanity. Mind Blast is a decent chunk. Shadow Word Death is the most, though. If you get the point where you can activate that, you're set. Interesting how basically nothing actually spends Shadow Word. Insanity. Pretty much every resource in the game, actually, that I know of at least, requires you to spend the resource to cast stuff. But you never actually spend Insanity. You just need to hit 100 Insanity to activate Void. But once you're in Void mode, all it does is increase the rate at which it's drained, but it doesn't actually have skills that explicitly spend it, and casting it doesn't spend it. Oh, here's the guy. Alright. Hey, big guy. Here to ruin you. Oh, let's get out of that. Oh. You don't have a lot of time for that, do you? That was an accidental bubble. If you didn't put that together. That bubble served no purpose.
I need to get closer.
So you can keep stacking the spikes, right?
I'm out of range.
He seems bad. Oh, in the spit. You could stop that. Hey, he's going down fast enough. People probably have better gear by now than we did back then. Or we just totally blew. It's hard to say. Do some AoE to the party for 15 seconds on healing. That probably doesn't hurt. To any single target spell, which is practically everything. Oh, I should totally activate that whenever I'm about to do Shadow Word Death, because the Shadow Word Death is probably a good mix for Vampire Embrace. Getting ready. Everyone's taking their damage now, damn. Bubble. There we go. Well, he goes crazy, doesn't he? God damn. So you're kind of getting sucked around in those danger zones all over the floor, and I kind of blew it. I should have stopped earlier to self-heal. I switched to self-healing, but not nearly as soon as I should have to recover from that bad spot. Well, lasted most of the fight. At least there's that. The violent winds are pushing you. Serpentrix's Guile. So who's the healer in this group? Solus. You guys are just leaving, aren't you? Oh, nope, there we go. Let's go ahead and click on you real quick. There we go. Nope. Masochism. It's a lot of healing per second, huh? I don't have a ton of AoE options necessarily. The main one that comes to mind is that I can do the spike. If I can trigger the explosion of the spikes, that usually goes off on them pretty rough. Scrog Wave Crasher. He's not even a boss, he's just some dude. Alright, he's a Scrog Wave Crasher. They're just all called Scrogs. Forgot about that for a moment. Everyone just skips past him. I'm the only person lagging behind. I am such a failure. I'm so sorry, everyone. And I don't think I have a single skill, speed skill to close the gap either. Oh geez, stop dying, random people. Alright, that got rectified a bit. It's because two of us were in healing mode, basically, but it seemed like the right call to make at that point when everyone was just disintegrating. The off DPS, that's probably... Oh, they're a hunter. It was Meso, wasn't it? I think it was them. So the hunter got aggro, that's what was happening. It's not fitting at all, but that red sword makes me think of warrior. I think it might have even been the symbol for warrior at some point. But they use it as a symbol for DPS, which is slightly confusing. To my stupid brain, at least. So I was slightly surprised to find out that this person taking all the damage was actually someone squishy and not an actual tank. Yep. Hurricane's bad. Ow. Let me out of that. Alright. Please don't push me into an aggro range or something. Maybe the party needs help a bit. Just trying to help out. Ow. Dick. Took care of itself a bit. Probably shouldn't have been doing that, but I was a little worried. That was a lot of health that was lower than it probably should have been. We're fighting seagulls now? Sure, why not? That's not insane. King Deepbeard, Beard of the Deep.
You weaklings will drown beneath these waves.
Oh yeah? You wanna bet on it?
Pity you cannot survive without air.
Oh yeah?
The earth trembles before the rising tide. Cease! Obey my command!
Do I want to be in that circle or out of that circle? Probably out of it. I think a shockwave just happened there. Just pick myself up real quick before I become a problem for my party. Don't remember how this boss fight works exactly. Do I have to worry about air constantly or something?
The ocean will sweep you away.
He's dying. Everything's fine. Probably. Everything's probably fine? Back into Void Eruption mode. Get another Shadow of Death in there. That's a good question. Ow. Is he gonna die or not? There we go. Starting to genuinely wonder if he was gonna die or not. Heart of the Sea. Alright. 4 down, 1 to go, and that's the big one. Oh, I already got the Lens of the Ties. When did I get that? I don't remember. But the big last goal is to defeat the Wrath of Ashara. Such an important goal, it shows up 3 times on my screen at the same time. That's funny to me. Because it's the dungeon objective while also simultaneously being my own objective twice. I have 2 separate quests saying to do this, which is the reason why we're here. So do healers get mad when side characters start healing too much? Shadow Word death time! Yay! Who doesn't like a good Shadow Word death from time to time? No one, that's who. That helicopter's amazing. Even though it can't technically fly, because you probably can't fly around. I don't think you can fly in the instance regardless, I guess. But, it's still just amusing to see it hovering around. Like, it's actually those ones that work better. Is the flying mounts that are always flying look a little better than some of the mounts that could fly because they have wings, but they never do because you don't have the ability to. Like, I'd prefer to have something silly like that than my Griffin. But I also just really want my motorcycle. I think that the Azeroth ones get a copy of it. I mean, the Alliance. It might not be as cool, though. I was totally just casting healing spells for a bit there for no reason. Whoops.
The tides rise.
The tides rise. Look at this big guy, the Wrath of Ashara. So we must have weakened him a lot, huh? Nope, all this damn wind. They kind of went the extra level to make this place seem like it was a, some kind of storm with the constant lightning strikes coming in and the wind pushing people around. Why are they just sitting there? Something happening? Did someone say something? I don't think so. Oh, here they come. Okay. I don't know what that was. Everyone's just kind of waiting around. Let's zoom on out. Alright. I guess they just didn't want me to be in my proper mode anymore. Oh, I got it back. We're good. Oh, he's always got low health, so I can always cast Shadow Word Death. That's interesting. There we go. Yeah. A quirk of the fight is that he technically has low health for the entire fight, so I can basically just spam Shadow Word Death as much as it's available. Which is not a constant, but still. Probably don't want to get caught in those if I can avoid it. Let's try to avoid that. Stack some mind spikes. Murder. Oh, that's probably bad. Let's watch out for that. Going to my crazy mode again. Cool. Mind spike. Mind spike. Let's not fall on that. I'm worried about that. Oh, crap. Try to heal myself up. Maybe that guy too? Oh, we're good. Bye, storm. It's so clear here. It's almost disappointing when that happens. Look at everyone leveling up. There we go. We got it. Just like that. A little loot. Slippers of Martyrdom. Bonuses to basically everything except for crit chance. That's probably a bonus? Probably. Let's put them on, even if they look a little silly or something. Alright. And now they've been added to my appearance collection, so that's neat too. Went a little too fast, I admit, so let's read the quest I just got. Use the central teleporter in Dalaran, then as a tidestone of Golganeth. Use the central teleporter in Dalaran, then place a tidestone in Golganeth, the portal room with the chamber of the Guardian. Now that you have defeated the Queen Ashara's wrath and have the tidestone in hand, it's time to place it in the portrait room of the chamber of the Guardian in Lower Dalaran. Alright. So that's the general progression thing. This person's apologizing for letting me die, which is amusing. I'm just explaining to them that I did the same boss as a priest for healing, and everyone died. So, yeah. I may have forgotten how to get underground again. Oh, follow up on... Oh, I think I just walk into this central thing. So this is a side topic, because this is the main progression of expansion, I think. Not my priest at all, but it's the other quest that wanted me to go here, so I might as well just do that real quick. At some future point, Shell and Wander are probably going to want to do that instance again for the sake of doing this progress for them, so, I don't know. Maybe I'll cut it out that time. 3 times might be too many times. Archmage Khadgar has set aside a space here for the Tidestone of Golganeth, as well as the rest of the Pillars of Creation. It's translucent. Okay, so they start off, they're all translucent at first, and they become the thing when we put them there. I'm gonna get the waistband of the Hate Coil Oracles. Boom! We got one of the Pillars of the Oracles.
Since I have seen the Tidestone hold, but there it stands. I and my people owe you a debt of gratitude that we can never repay. Please, return to Azuna as soon as you can. There is much yet left to do.
There we go. Isle hopping. Victory in hand, you know there are still pillars of creation that must be recovered if the Legion is to be defeated once and for all. Your order has identified uncharted regions of the Broken Isles that still house the remaining pillars. Look over the information. It would help you focus on your next effort. So select your next assault point on the Broken Isles at the command map at the order hall. I think we already did that. I think we chose to do, could have sworn we chose to do the Tauren place already. I'm looking forward to that. That doesn't even have a thing over it. What's up with that? So that must be the one we got before. Is that the oh yeah, I think it was called the Tier. That makes sense. Alright, 2 down, 2 to go? And there's 2 weird blank spots. I'm not sure what the deal is there. Alright, Prophet Velen.
Not all who wander are lost.
Looking through the lens. Gazing through the lens of a powerful Naga will allow you to witness my vision. Lens of the Tides. Through an undocumented ritual, images from the mind can be projected through the lens. You've returned, and just in time it would seem. Yali and Zabra have finished crafting the elixir. This lens will allow you to see what I see when the vision begins. Velen's vision. I have everything I need to bring forth a vision, but the question remains. Are you ready to witness it? Even the smallest glimpses of the future can weigh heavy on your soul. Once I ingest the elixir, the vision will come quickly. Gazing into the lens of the tides will allow you to see what I see. Let me know when you are ready to begin. So use the lens of visions. Witness his vision. Okay. Get to that in just a moment. I should go ahead and apply that artifact weapon thing I got. Slip you in there. There we go. So now I've got +1 creeping shadows and +1 to unleash the shadows, and plus 29 artifact levels, which might make it the most powerful artifact I have so far. 779, I think that's higher than the other 2. They're not here right now, I stashed them to make space. Finally went to my bank and bought all the slots for it and everything, because I haven't had a bank this whole time. I've just flat out have never, in the entire duration of me playing WoW for 100+ episodes, for the main series and this Legion series, and even my side character, I've never actually visited a bank yet. Finally got around to that. Alright, so the vision things around here. I'm sorry, what are you? Class hall upgrades. Oh, right. These guys. We can't get the other one until I get level 110, so that's pointless. Forgot about that for a bit. Alright, so where's the... This guy? No, that's a character. There we go. So he's starting it. Is he gonna go to the center of the chamber?
We welcome your help.
I wish I could say follow this character and just stick to him. Oh well. Yeah, no big deal, just touch it, what can go wrong?
I see a great darkness looming over Netherlight Temple. The shadow of the Burning Legion, ready to strike. Our order will fall at his hands. Everyone within will perish. This will be our fate. We are doomed to die at the hands of the dread Lord Balnazar. This will be our fate. Unless I see a path that leads to our victory. You are there, walking with the light, guiding us all. It's becoming clear. An old enemy becomes an ally. Forgotten shadows rise. All unite under the light.
Was that every single class leader, basically? That was an interesting little group there.
Something is amiss on this world.
We will not let this demon determine our fate. You have the power to change our future. I have seen the path to salvation, and you will lead us there. I must retire for now. The weight of this vision has taken its toll on my mind and my body. So you can recruit a group of acolytes to accompany your champions and missions. Get 300 artifact power, 1,000 order resources. Oh, I don't pick one of these, do I?
You are the instrument of change.
You just flat out get all of them. That's straightforward. Alright, where's that other... Glory of the Order! That's a big deal. And recruiting acolytes to help you on missions is pretty useful, actually. That's good to have, too. Do I have enough for the next rank? 525, if I want to get the next rank of Touch of Darkness, which I probably need to get Call of the Void. There's a few things to get along the way. Alright, so... I believe I turn in the little detail over here. I wonder if I now have unlocked whatever we were trying to do. I wish I remembered better what we were trying to accomplish. Our last session was actually a while ago, but I knew that I had to get something done solo to continue. Alright, so tons of order resources. We don't currently need to recruit acolytes.
Can I help you?
I actually don't know what to do with that.
Goodbye for now.
You can't recruit any more of that. Oh. I think I just have to use it when we run out of acolytes, and I'll get free acolytes, I guess. I assume. Well, that's a new cluster of quests, isn't it? Maybe this is how I get more characters?
Peace be with you.
Demonic Ruins. I cannot stand by idly and allow the Legion to destroy our home. I've been studying their language for some time, deciphering any runes I can get my hands on, but my supply is severely limited. If I add more runes to study, it's possible that I may discover something that will help us in locating Balnazar. So collect demonic runestones from demons throughout the Broken Isles.
May the stars guide you.
50, whoa.
Why have you approached me?
Rude?
Take care.
That's rude.
My patience is short.
Okay. Recruiting more troops. Word of your leadership has spread rather fast. Priests of all sorts have traveled to the temple to lend their aid. We're lucky enough to have caught the eye of Vicar Eliza. She's quite the leader in her own right, commanding countless devotees to do her bidding without a question. Speak to her now. Speak to Vicar Eliza. Oh, new characters just like that? Cool. Maybe.
How may I help you?
Alonza's Fall. The light within. We cannot ignore the prophet's vision, Velen. To do so would mean that everything we know and hold dear will be lost to Legion. We must focus on what we know. And that is what... And that is that... Oh, what we know is that the light must... That feels like it's worded strangely. We must focus on what we know, and that is that the light must walk among us. Within the Halls of Valor, you'll find an ascending Valkyr by the name of Hyria. Recover a spark of her light and release it within our temple. So recover a spark of light from Hyria within the Halls of Valor dungeon. Oh no! They're telling me to go to every dungeon one by one. God damn it. We've also done Halls of Valor before. I don't know, I'll see how people respond to the fact that they just watched Ashara again, and that'll determine whether or not I show another dungeon again, or if it's too redundant to show dungeons more than once. I've never really done a dungeon more than once in the series, if I can remember correctly. Let's see, so this is Vicar Eliza. Recruiting more troops. It is an honor to serve you, High Priest.
Beware our enemies.
Oh, she's not a new character. She's just... She can get you zealots instead of acolytes. Yep, band of zealots. That's a bummer. Well, might as well just recruit all. There we go. So now we have zealots to add to the crew. They show up on this menu. There's the group of acolytes. Oh, so I recruit the zealots, and then I probably have to come back here to grab them at that point. But they're on their way, basically. But I think I probably have to sacrifice or use up my acolytes first, so that they can be replaced afterwards. Amusing. It more or less shows the same 3 people. Oh, they shuffle a little bit. Alright. So I have a fair number of characters, but we're gonna have to... I'm still missing at least one. Oh, 4 out of 5. So you cap out at 5. Interesting. I'd go for maximum variety if I can, obviously. But we'll see when they show up. These guys are fighting dummies. Oh, Raider's trading dummy. I wonder if this is how you test your overall DPS while we're using a recount mod or something to figure out how it stacks up, so you can see if you're hitting the numbers you want to hit.